Welcome back. This will be the first part of the video that we're going to be working on, the end product, which is going to be a battle of sorts. But first, thank you to Sean over at Geared Towards Gear. He made this possible. He's like some sort of EDC flashlight genie in a bottle. His wish is, great guy. Awesome. Thank you, Sean, for making this possible. This is a very heavy box from the dude himself. So we're going to open it up, take a look inside, and get an idea of what this video project we're working on today is going to be. All right, let's get started. Ready? All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, that's battery. We've got the smorgasbord, the end-all be-all of EDC flashlight. Oh, more opening, hold on. Holy shit. Yeah. So what you see here is we're going to be doing a video together. I'm going to be shooting this and you guys will be along for the journey of that, and then we'll have the end product, which is going to be a battle royale of the best EDC flashlight in this kind of size category. Not too small, not a backup light, not too big, not a, self-defense light, but a good, just solid EDC flashlight. And I talked to him about that, and he has provided the smorgasbord of flashlights here, and wow, that's a lot to process. So this is just the intro to that. I've got to get started, and we're going to cut to some things that I'm going to get going. Essentially, I've got an idea of what we're going to do for this, and yeah. All right, pardon the interruption, but I wanted to take a second to tell you guys I will be giving away one of these lights when this is all said and done. Just if you want, participate in the video, give me feedback, take the little poll thing, and just kind of follow along, and then you can find out how we're going to do that. But it's going to be a big video, and I can't wait to do it, and I'm glad you guys are along. So for the ones that stick it out, you guys will be have the opportunity to win one of these lights. All right, let's get back to the behind-the-scenes stuff. All right, so here's our contestants. We have a couple of my knives and a bunch from Sean. So essentially what I need to do is find a way to introduce these knives into the video with a theme. And my theme is going to be based off a video that I did a while ago, about a year ago, that I had a lot of fun with. And that's going to be this theme here. So essentially I did a kind of battle royale of some knives, and it looks something like this. And you'll notice that the theme was Street Fighter. So there's a lot of green screen work in that, and my green screen skills have evolved a little bit, and I've figured out a few more things to make the quality a little bit better, but I want to do Mortal Kombat, and that sounds a little bit like this. And if you're from the 90s, if you grew up in the 90s, late 80s, 90s, early 2000s, in that genre, that soundtrack, if that doesn't get you hyped, then I'm sorry, we probably shouldn't be YouTube friends, because that soundtrack gets me hyped every time, and that's what I want to do. So I want to do some sort of Mortal Kombat battle to the death of these 11 lights. And how are we going to do that? Well, we said green screen and all that, so I'm going to have to figure out a way to set that up. I'm thinking of an intro of the character screen, kind of utilizing some classic backdrops, and that would kind of look like this. So essentially what I want to do is I want to find a screen from Mortal Kombat that I can use as a backdrop in my green screen. So my thought is to get a character selection screen and kind of green screen in each flashlight to one of the spots. So what I'll do is I'm going to go through YouTube and just try to find something that I can kind of use as a backdrop, and yeah. So the process for that obviously includes finding what I'm going to use first, and then figuring out how to shoot these so I can overlay them on top of that with the green screen. And we're gonna get to that in here just a few moments. So essentially we're gonna shoot the intro to these knives, get the theme, we already got that going. Then I need to figure out the categories I'm going to break all these knives into. So some of the ones that I'm thinking of is, we're talking EDC light, so I want to do how it carries. Going over the clip, how it feels in the pocket, how easy it is to carry on your persons, where something like this might be a little more detrimental due to the size. and the odd clip placement, whereas something like this is the classic, and that's the Olay i3T, and that's known to be a decent carry, you know, light. So we're gonna do how it carries, user interface, how easy is it for the average person to pick one of these flashlights up and use. I know that's an issue with one of mine personally. So we're going to talk about price and all the things that we want to carry. So I'm going to do I'm thinking a 3-star thing. So 1 is going to be below average, 2 is going to be average, and 3 is going to be above average. So if we're talking about brightness, or we'll talk about price. So, you know, if this light is $70 and, you know, the rest of the competition in that category is about $30, this will probably get 1 star below average. Whereas if this is $15 and the other ones are looking at 30 to 40 in a comparable, you know, quality and, you know, just what you're getting for bang for your buck, this will be a 3-star. So that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do a 3-star rating system, and I'm trying to figure out if we're going to put them up against each other individually and just do like a bracket system, so on and so forth, but we'll figure that out as we go. So I'm going to go pick the screen that I'm going to use for my video, for my intro at least, and then yeah, I'll maybe show you guys a peek of some green screen work, and then that'll probably wrap up part 1 of, you know, the process, and then we'll go on to some other stuff in the next video. Alright, so it's about 2 hours later, and essentially what I did is I couldn't find anything that would work well enough, so I'm going to take a still image like this, and let's see if I can focus. Actually, I'll just probably put it up on the screen. I'm going to take a still image like this and block in each flashlight into a character spot, and then I'm going to graphic them into the side. I think we're going to do a series of light versus light, and then use a kind of a bracket system, and go from there. So essentially, let me know down in the comments, do you think a bracket system of light versus light is better, or some sort of free-for-all? Because I think the light bracket system would be a little more organized, and then at the end we can kind of see which one's the best. So this is going to be hard because I'm going to have to animate this, and then I'm going to take like a level, one of the original Mortal Kombat levels, an empty background, a still of that, and then essentially I'm going to put that in the background. I'm going to green screen the lights motioning, you know, fighting or whatever. I'm gonna have to create an animation of a health bar, and then get to all the sound effects and just give it the ambience of some actual gameplay. So that's kind of how we'll do that, and it'll just be little shorts, and then we'll actually do footage of the lights in use and why they're gonna get the star ratings they're gonna get. So I know that's a big process, but that's generally how my videos go. I like them that way. It lets me be very creative, and I end up usually a lot of swear words and all that. So, we're going to do, I inserted it hopefully earlier in the beginning, we're going to be giving away one of these lights. And if you want to participate, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, make sure you're following along. You want to turn your notifications on. I've never asked for you guys to do that, but these videos are going to be dropping kind of randomly until we get to the final thing. But yeah, so that's the concept, and you know, I'll put a little poll up in the corner. How do you guys want to see this broken down? And then also down in the comments, if you have any feedback on how to do this, let me know. Alright guys, as always, let's move some of these out the way. Oh, and then we got a new contender because I needed 12 lights for that screen. So 12 lights, Ultimate EDC, Battle Showdown, which one's the best? Bang for your buck, overall, great light. There we go. So this was the concept video, and then yeah, we'll here in a few days hopefully get you another video. Thanks for watching guys. As always, have a good one, and I appreciate you coming on the journey. Take care. See y'all really soon.